show you guys my needlepoint. Ta-da! I did help Matt. Honestly, I kind of matched it today. This is a little sneak peek. I love it. I think it's so fun. In New York doing a scavenger hunt with my friend from middle school, and I was trying to buy new earrings.
You were trying to buy what earrings?
New earrings, like gold ones that like weren't like summery. Random. I totally forgot I made myself overnight oats last night, and I do try to eat before my coffee, so it looks so good. For these, I just do oats, milk, a little bit of chai tea, a bunch of cinnamon, and dates every once in a while, which are really good. They add like a good sweetener to it. Yum. So I'm actually gonna eat these before I make my coffee. I'm gonna make a little bit of a to-do list while I eat. On the menu today, I could either make a cookie butter iced latte, a cinnamon maple iced latte, pumpkin spice maple iced latte. A lot of options. I think I'm leaning towards the pumpkin and maple. I call that one my pumpkin pancake one. So I think that's what I'm gonna make. So I don't need this little jar. This is cute little shot glass. For this one, I just do a bunch of maple into the espresso cup and then pumpkin spice into the milk. I'm not very good at making like actual syrup, so this is kind of what I do instead. I'm gonna pull the shot and I'll be right back. The shot looks beautiful this morning. Okay, and then I just stir it up. If I do a cookie butter one, then I shake it up to get it all incorporated in there. And then I always measure out my milk. That's something I learned from Natalie. I didn't always do that. And I'd be like, why do they taste so different from each other? It's because they had different amounts of milk. Whoa, I almost dropped the milk. Okay. And I only do between like 5 and 6 ounces of milk, which I think that's technically not a latte then, but I don't know what it is. Okay, milk goes in with the ice. And I have the cutest little cup in the world. Espresso. And pumpkin spice. Oh, whoa, whoa, I did a lot of that. Don't be scared. A drink I've been intrigued to make is a dirty chai. I never really liked them when I got them at like Starbucks and things like that, but I also don't really like their espresso in general, so I think I would like it if I made it at home. That's kind of what this gives the vibes of because of the spices in it. The only downside to making my coffees at home is the cleanup. Okay, but I'm ready for my coffee walk. I think I am gonna put a lid on this because, I don't know, I imagine something from a tree falling into it. Oh my gosh, it's so good today. Okay. Look at how cute this cup is. I love it. Honestly, I kind of match it today. That's perfect. Just looking for squirrels. Good girl. We're back from our coffee walk and I'm absolutely freezing, so I put this sweater on. We keep it very cold in the house, especially in the nights, so then it's like very cold in the mornings, and it's such a shock to go from outside where it's warm, inside freezing, but I kind of love it because then I get to wear a sweater. Anyways, I wanted to show you guys my needlepoint because I was going to do it for a couple minutes this morning and I'm obsessed with it. I've been doing it a lot ever since I got it. First of all, we went to a needlepoint store that's here and the owner recommended I start with this little project, which maybe I don't agree with him now that I'm doing it because it's a lot of changing colors and like this flap gets in my way, these little things get in my way, which like a usual needlepoint is just kind of like on a little thing, you'll see, in like a little frame almost. So that has been annoying, but it's such a cutie. And I'm going to use it for some of my needlepoint supplies and stuff once it's done because it's going to be a little coin pouch. I think the fun part of this is that it will be finished when I'm done with it versus like other needlepoint projects you have to send it off to get finished or finish it yourself. So I'm loving it so far. It's very like methodical, the same thing over and over again, which is really nice because I feel like one of the main things I look for in a hobby is for it to be mindless, and that's what this is, which is really fun. A lot of people say it's kind of like paint by numbers, and I definitely agree. So I'm a big fan. I was intimidated to start because it is very expensive, especially compared to like a lot of the hobbies I do, like crocheting. You just need a hook, that's $3, and then yarn, it's $3, and you can start. This is definitely a lot more like pricey, but it is also really cool, and I feel like the pieces that you can make can be ones you use for a long time. So anyways, this is the very first project I got. Then I ordered these little project bags off of Amazon to keep all the stuff in. So this has all the strings that go along with this one, and I have them inside this cute little bag, and my scissors are in here too. They're adorable. I already had these. So if I just started with this little project, I think it would have been $22, which isn't too bad, but also a lot more expensive, like I said, than the crochet and stuff. But then I also got another project that I'm very excited for. So that one was like a kit. So it came with all of the yarn and everything, or all the thread and everything. This one is not a kit. So the owner went around and helped me pick out the different colors for it, but it's gonna be a little ornament, and I think it's one maybe that he made, like the owner there potentially painted this or someone there. Like, I don't know if this is one you could order online or not, is what I'm trying to say, but it's so cute. I keep wanting to skip forward and start this one, but I know I'll be happy that I practiced on the other one before I got to this. But he helped me pick out the threads for it, and that I think is the part I'm going to enjoy the most with needle pointing, is you kind of like match the colors to the colors on the canvas, or you can kind of do your own thing, which is really fun to me. So I have these all to go along with it, like they perfectly match. And then he suggested some sparkle thread for it too, which wouldn't necessarily be the way I would go usually, but I think it's so fun. So I think this is gonna be really cute. And then he also suggested these stretcher bars, which I'm realizing when I'm looking on TikTok at different people's videos, they have like almost duct tape along the edges. So I don't know if that's an option, but if it is, that sounds like it'd be really nice versus the stretcher bars that I feel like could be a little bit more bulky. But they just look like this, and they snap together, and then you use little like tacks to put the canvas onto the here, because I guess it can get like stretched and stuff as you're stitching. So pretty cool. He also set me up with like the right needle and everything for it too. So basically, I am speeding through this project so that I can get to that one. I feel like it would be fun to do leading up to Christmas, and then maybe I'll try to learn how to finish that one myself so I could use it on my tree this year. I've definitely been loving this little craft. Like, I brought it over to the pool yesterday and I've been doing it in the car. So to say I'm addicted is definitely an understatement. I feel like I usually go through that phase with like a new hobby. I get really into it and then I start to enjoy it at a normal level, but I'm definitely very into this right now. I'm gonna do this for a little bit before I really get started into my day. Now that I've done all of the fun things, showed you guys my craft, gotten to craft a little, I need to do a quick straighten up and then jump right into my to-do list because I have so much to do today. Like designing some Christmas koozies and really getting some all fun things planned out. But one of my favorite things to do right before I start cleaning is fill up my little diffuser. It just kind of motivates me and it feels like a good like starting step. I did just fill it, but I just fill it with water and then add this plant therapy germ fighter, which honestly is perfect for this time of year. I feel like I can feel a little bit in my sinuses right now, just from the weather changing and stuff. I need to take some Allegra, but this should help as well. It has a lot of yummy smelling things in it. Like it literally smells like fall in a bottle. So kind of perfect. I just do like 1 drop of it. Sometimes more comes out. So that was like 3. And it smells so good. I used to not really be into essential oils, but then Natalie had this at her house and I was like, that smells amazing. What is it? So I got hooked on it. Hey Matt, can you help me put away some of this stuff? I had to take a little pause from cleaning because my new bookshelf came. I've been getting ads for this one on TikTok and I thought it was really cool. So I went ahead and ordered it. It's like a little wavy bookcase And I was thinking of putting it in this corner or potentially in one of the bedrooms, but I think I'll try it out here first and see. The only place I have right now in my house where it's kind of like a bookshelf is underneath my coffee, and I have to have them like double stacked to fit them all. So this should be really fun to have. And maybe I'm being ambitious thinking I could do it, but luckily Matt is right there. And if I need help, I will recruit him. But I'm just gonna see what I'm up against first. Like maybe it'll just be little pieces that click together and I don't even have to like do anything with it. I hate this stuff. Styrofoam? Oh, I think it's gonna be harder than I thought. Mainly because it has a whole book. Okay, the shelf will be built in 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! I did help Matt build it, and Maddie stepped in a little, so the whole crew banded together to get that done. What did you do, Sid? Support from Sid. So now we're gonna put a bunch of books on here. I don't know if this is gonna be its like forever home in the house, but this corner kind of felt good for right now, and then we'll see where I actually put it. But I'm really excited to have a bookshelf finally. Okay, it's all set up and it's so cute. The bottom had to get a little cluttered, and I'm gonna rip all the little thrift books tags off because I feel like they make it look a little messy, but I love it. It's so cute. Okay, that's adorable. I love it. It's definitely not its forever placement. It doesn't really fit in the living room, but I think I'm gonna put it in the guest room. I just want it out here for now. I really like it. I think it's so fun. But I'm gonna spend the rest of my day working on some designs. I have to get into the Christmas spirit and make my Olive Lynn Christmas stuff because I should be putting that in really soon. So I need to lock into that. I'm feeling ready. I feel like I've been trying to focus on having mornings that really cultivate creativity and productivity so that once I'm into my work day, I can really zone in, because I feel like I get into a flow with my designs, and if I get out of that, then it kind of ruins it. So this is a little sneak peek of one of the ones that I'm working on. I love it. I think it's so fun. So I did unfortunately recently crack my iPad. I don't think you can see it, and I don't have like a protective thing on it because I don't like the feeling like when I'm drawing. So that was really sad, and I'm constantly reminded of it because I use my iPad literally every single day. I need to get it fixed, but that's what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was fun just hanging out, spending the morning together. I'll see you in the next video.